Here's my liquid nails I used the other day. Now here's a tip for you too. When you get done using your liquid nails, your tip is always full of the remaining liquid nails. And what I usually do is I'll squirt out a little extra and create a little knob on there. And then the next time I use it, I can grab that and usually it'll pull out a little bit inside. Then you may have to clean that or whatever, but that's what I tried to do on this time here. Didn't really work too well this time, only because that knob was only on there for a couple days, And sometimes, I can do this to clean it a little bit. But if this whole thing is hard, you may have to cut this tip. You may have to cut the tip back further and dig some of this out to get to it. That's the only thing I wish they would really figure out, how to make that better, so that 2 months from now you can still use the tube with the tip on here. Maybe unscrewing the tip or something, something like that. You could clean that out or something, be ready for the next go. I don't know, it's just a thought I had. Alright, I'm ready to use that now. Making a little mess, aren't I? I didn't have any craft paper with me today. At least I got a vacuum. Always make sure you clean up after yourself. Before I use this, I always like to squirt a little bit out and make sure that everything's going nice, so I don't get a hard little goodie into my work surface, Okay. I think I'm ready. And these tubes, sometimes I've got the pressure undone at the bottom end of my caulk gun, but sometimes it still wants to bleed. So always have something ready, a cloth, a napkin, paper towel, whatever. Because you may look 1 second and set it down, and then you come back afterwards, a couple minutes later, and this is all dripped down onto your carpet or your tile floor, your linoleum, or your countertop, wherever. So be careful with that. And I know they have some caulk guns that shouldn't do that now. When you press the button, it stops, but usually what you're going to find on most caulk tubes of mastic, such as liquid nails, when you first open it, it's under pressure. You're going to have a lot there, and so some of it's going to bleed. When this tube, and this is a brand new tube, I've hardly used any, okay? But once you get down 3/4, halfway, whatever, you're less likely to do that. So always be aware of that when you're using a brand new tube. All right, let's see what we're going to do here. Just going to put on a little bit. This is going to kind of bond that top surface too. We'll see. And now I can just use my putty knife. Uh-oh. Last time I used my putty knife, I used it with the liquid nails. I got it on my putty knife, so I should have checked that first, because I want a sharp, clean edge, because I got to make that smooth. Shoot. I got a couple minutes before that liquid nails skins over. Wasn't ready. My loss is your gain. Always make sure, for something like this, you're ready. Now see, I put my my putty knife away before the liquid nails was dry on there, and I couldn't clean it off. It's easier to clean off your putty knife after your liquid nails dries on it. Okay, so that's what happened with that. Okay, now I can just, that's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to decide when I'm gonna stop on this, you know? Here, I can just go right over it like that, because I've got the masking tape there. I think I gotta put on a little bit more. That was too much, but I can wipe it off. Not too concerned where the masking tape was. Okay. That's smoother. So if I don't have a clean edge to go on, it leaves a groove. So I just have to be careful with that. I gotta clean off my putty knife edge just a hair. Man. Yeah. The putty knife wasn't ready. It's trying to do it too quick. You know? You're working with just a little bit, it skims over. Yeah. I'm gonna have to clean off my putty knife. Be right back.